Good morning from Lalitpur in the Kathmandu Valley of Nepal. I've just woken up. I'm going to go and pick the missus up on the Royal Enfield that I've just picked up yesterday. I'm so excited. I had a little ride on it yesterday. It's the last of the absolute classics. No electrics, no digital, nothing. Pure air-cooled 349cc engine. Let's go and have a look. It's downstairs. So yeah, pick the missus up. We're going on a mystery day trip today. It shouldn't be a mystery because they've told me where it is, but I can't remember. Pick her up, go and meet her friend, have a bit of breakfast, and then off we go. So join me on a mystery day trip in Nepal. So yeah, we've got a little short ride across the city at rush hour. It's bad enough on a normal hour. The last couple of times I've been to Nepal, I've had the Pulsar 150 and Pulsar NS 200, and they're pretty light bikes, very small cc, plastic bodywork. This Enfield's much heavier in comparison, but it does feel planted, and it ain't too bad. It's still a 350, it's not such a big bike, but I believe it's about 200 kilos. As I said, this is the older model, so this is 2016 to 2019, I believe. It's got a carburetor, air-cooled, no electronics, hasn't even got a fuel gauge. It's just got a speedo and a battery meter, but it's full of charm. She's a rattly old girl, absolutely loves being down in the low range. As soon as you try and rev it up, it feels unhappy. It doesn't give you any more speed or power. Peak power seems to be really low down, 2,000-3,000 RPM, which is nice for just cruising. Just kick it up through the gears really quickly, get up into fifth and just sit there. It's lovely, rock solid. So it's a bit chilly. I had to open the choke up to start the bike this morning. It's winter in Nepal at the minute. It's nice and hot and sunny in the day, but in the morning and the evening it's chilly, man. Look at that view over there. Heading over a treacherous intersection now. Unless there's a policeman in the middle, this one's lawless. Just sort of everyone for themselves. Oh, we have got some organisation this morning, and it's our turn to go. Let's go. Yeah, you got to be fairly happy on a motorbike to negotiate the streets of Kathmandu. Streets in Nepal in general, you get out off-road in the countryside, it's another level altogether. But you ride at very close quarters here. Don't be surprised if you brush your leg against someone riding across the city in traffic. Pretty normal. Yeah, another thing about this old Enfield is, I don't know if it's just me, I've noticed people tend to give you more respect on the roads. Bikes seem to sort of drift out of your way and make way for you a little bit more in comparison to being on that Pulsar. I don't know if it's just me, I've definitely noticed it though. Well, they are quite a respected bike out here, I think, especially the older ones. There's a whole scene around them. Well, they are pretty cool, let's be honest. People hear that big rattly old engine thumping up behind them and they sort of drift out your way. It's nice. It does have a nice sound. Old thumper. God, I wish I'd have worn my goose down jacket now, I'm freezing. I haven't even bought it. The missus is going to go mental at me, watch, when she sees I'm not wearing a coat. It is actually freezing. Right, basically here now. Just realised I've got no data, no internet. How am I going to contact her? Didn't think this through, did I? Right, I can get myself out of this situation. I've got offline maps. There's a cafe that I know around the corner with Wi-Fi. Here we go. I haven't even bothered getting myself a SIM card or data this time. Been with the missus the whole time. I've just been poncing off a hotspot. Do hope it's open. Yeah, man. Good excuse for a milk tea as well, man. Masala milk tea, man. Best in the world. Right, here we are, milk tea down. The most beautiful girl in Kathmandu. The most beautiful motorcycle in Kathmandu. We're all set, we're about an hour and a half late. It's all my fault. Yeah, I haven't actually shown you the Enfield yet. It's a 2019 registered in Nepal, so it's probably a 2017 or 16 manufactured in India. This is the last of the old school Enfields, mate. No technology, no electronics, no fuel gauge. You've just got a speedo, a battery meter. You have to have a look in there if you want to know how much fuel you've got. It has a choke, so it's carburetted, air cooled, discs up front, drums at back. Simple machine, mate. Let's go. Ready?
Yeah.
So only the rider has to wear a helmet in Nepal. The passenger can go helmet free. I got her a helmet, but she wanted to feel the wind in her hair. Out that way. Left. So back across town now, we're going to have some chicken chatputi and momo for breakfast, some classic Nepali snacks. Beautiful morning, sun's warming up now. Oh, the brakes are a little bit spongy on the old Enfield. Nepali police up ahead. Armed and dangerous. Here we go, he's trying not to die again. Just stick with the crowd, mate. Stay in the middle. See what I mean about the Enfield? It's like Moses part in the Red Sea. Everyone just moves out your way. Don't know what it is about it. It's got an aura. In Nepal, you have different colour number plates to signify different kinds of vehicles. And this blue one here, look, is for a UN plate. There's a lot of UN activity. There's a lot of military activity in this country. You always see UN vehicles cruising about. There's a different colour. What colour's the military plate?
Red, and it's the normal one, red and...
It's got a straight on here, all right.
Yeah.
The military licence plates have got Gurkha knives on them, so you know 1, 2 or 3 Gurkha knives depending on the rank of the driver. So yeah, a lot of the official vehicles have different colour plates and different symbols on them. Quite interesting. White and black for the government.
Yeah.
Gurkha knives for the army. Blue for the UN.
Green for tourists.
Green for tourists?
Yeah.
What do you mean tourists?
Buses have green.
Oh, tourist buses.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only issue I'm having with this bike so far is it keeps wanting to go in neutral. A lot of the time changing between first and second, it keeps going in neutral and it doesn't want to kick out of it. I was just saying, it's just an old bike. That's part of the charm. I'll sort of find a way of tickling it in with my foot, and it'll happen less and less. You know, you just get used to bikes and their little quirks. But yeah, that's the only little issue I've had with it. Keeps wanting to slot itself into neutral all the time. Most bikes, I find it's a nightmare trying to get it in neutral when you want it. This one loves going into neutral. This is breakfast. I can't even eat it. Just melting my face off. I'm gonna have to get some samosas instead on the way. Sorry, love.
It's okay. This is not an ideal breakfast.
No. Killing
It's
me.
supposed to be.
Torture, mate. Oh, the milk. Oh, that's actually savage. So, the bike has been blessed with some holy water. It's making a funny noise from up front, going on the front tyre. Going to check it out in a minute. Just the two of us. Friends abandoned us, and we are going to a place called Hippie Hill on the way to Shivapuri. That's our little day trip today, and hopefully find a little takali set on the way because I'm absolutely starving, and I had a bit of an out-of-body experience trying to eat that chili, man, and it's now 12:30 and I need a bit of breakfast. That's Nepal. It's too flexible sometimes. I'm all wet. It's definitely something rubbing or tapping on that front wheel. Can you hear it? I thought it might be the front mudguard rubbing on the tyre. I sort of tried to force it and bend it away. There's a bit of a tapping noise coming from the front. Seems to stop when you speed up. Should we just speed up? So I'm just admiring the Geely Ridara in front there in crayon grey with tan leather interior. I reckon it's a Chinese electric thing. Little four-wheel drive pickup. Taking over the world, mate. Taking over the motor world. So I must say it's rather nice to be cruising the streets of Kathmandu on a Royal Enfield. Really nice and smooth, actually. Google Maps is completely unreliable across the whole of Nepal, I've found. Sometimes you're better off just asking someone before you set off of the best way. Get a description and use your instincts. If you just trust the maps rigidly, it will send you down a road that you can't take a vehicle down, or just completely the wrong way. It's really bad out here. But yeah, it's probably the most challenging country I've been to ride around, to navigate general hazards on the road. I think they're having the same problem in front. There we go, follow the river now. Good old Kathmandu traffic. Looking forward to hitting the open road with this bike, to be honest. This clutch lever's so stiff and so far out, kills your wrist when you're constantly holding it half on. Looking forward to just sitting in fifth on my right hand. Little. Is he stopping us? Yes. So yeah, most of the major junctions in the city are controlled by people, no lights. I guess it's cheaper to employ someone to stand there every day all year. Yeah, fuck it, let's go. Than it is to have a set of lights, not that anyone takes any notice. As you can see, that bus was like, mate, you can't park there. But yeah, it's very common. See the police all dressed up smart in the white gloves, directing the traffic. I quite like it. Don't really see it much anymore anywhere. There's the bus that was up my arse a minute ago. The buses are the most aggressive drivers, and they got the most at stake. You know, they've got 50 lives on there. You should see them out in the mountains, man. Dangerous. They will overtake you and cut you up as if they're driving a Mini Cooper, man. Relentless. I mean, what is this? What is going on here? There we go, some open road. You know somewhere for lunch then?
Yeah, we go near Budan Kanta.
All right.
We have a long way.
You know the way?
Okay, yes.
Oh, I love these right turns. You just sort of like ease yourself in and find a little gap through the oncoming traffic. Starting to head uphill now out of the valley. It's a lovely day. First stop, Park Village Hotel. Straight down for a nice Nepali Takali set with a bit of luck. Absolutely starving. It was not a great start. Two cups of milk tea and the spiciest dumpling you've ever had in your life. My stomach don't know what's hit it, so now I'm gonna have some rice and dal like a normal person. Advice from a tree: stand tall and proud, go out on a limb, remember your roots. All very clever. Drink plenty of water, be content with your natural beauty, enjoy the view. Wise words from the tree.
It is really.
2 chicken canna sets ordered on the fly. We'll find ourselves a nice place to sit now. In the sun somewhere? Yeah. Lovely. Well, nice place. Look at this. This is one of the nicest toilets I've ever seen in Nepal. You'll have to get on Rumble if you want the full uncut version of the videos. Nice weed, darling. Me too. I filmed it. Show you later. I'm expecting good things from the food as well. There's so many hidden gems like this in Nepal, like beautiful resorts. It probably cost you £10–20 to stay here for the night. Stunning. Wow. Park Village. Look at this. Oh yeah, fitness centre, swimming pool. No plug, by the way, we've just turned up here and found it ourselves. What a place, beautiful. So I think I've just left the key in the bike, so it's a good job we're in Nepal and not in Colombia or the UK, because that would be gone. So let's go and see if it is in there. I'm a nightmare, man. Wake and bake and no breakfast, this is what happens to you. Your brain's only half on. Yes. All I can say is it's a good job my balls are in a bag, otherwise I'd have lost them a long time ago. Lovely little seating area.
Yes.
Oh yeah, by the way, earlier I said you were the most beautiful girl in Kathmandu, didn't I?
Yeah.
I lied, that's not true at all. I meant to say you're the most beautiful girl in the world.
Oh,
Sorry about that.
it's okay, girl.
Just take a minute to appreciate We Wish You a Merry Christmas being played on January the 21st. I mean, it's bad enough when they play it early, but playing it 3-4 weeks after is even more haunting. I love you, Lord Jesus. La 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 la. So this is the standard Nepali, what would you say this is? Kana set?
Thali set.
Thali set. What's the difference between thali and takali? So that is the thali set. There's a few differences, there's a few little nuances. I've heard...
Thakali is like a specific ethnicity.
So that's where that one originates from.
Yeah.
So Takali is an ethnicity, a group of people, so that is their little version of it. But I've heard people say, you might hear Takali set, Kana set, Dalbat, Thali set, and they're all sort of variations of this basically. Sometimes you get a bit of yogurt, sometimes you get a bit of sweet, sometimes you get ghee, sometimes you get some crispy potatoes, but it's essentially a variation of this. I never do any food reviews or talk about food, so I'll give you a quick fly through, starting with the signature of the dish, the daily staple of many Nepalis, the dal, which just translates as lentil in Nepali. It's gorgeous, it's always quite salty, sometimes a bit of garlic, beautiful. The sag, or spinach, what's that cooked with?
Raw waters.
Just boiled. Some flavours in there, maybe a little bit of ghee melted in there, some salt.
Of course, some spices.
The veg curry. Lovely, just a standard curry taste. Got courgette, potato. Nice. There's another veg curry here. Lentil, potato. Two different types of taste there. The second one's like a little bit more sour. The chicken curry. The gravy's always so good.
And this is tama.
Dama.
Tama.
The second veg curry. Tama. It's almost like a bit sour.
Yeah.
Slightly fermented taste to it. Nice. Chicken curry's always spectacular. Meat's always on the bone, slow cooked, falling apart. The pickle, salsa, they're called achar. Tomato based, chili.
Good, eh?
It's really good food, man. And then yeah, the ghee or the clarified butter, I normally stir that in with the rice. Gives it a real richness, but yeah, man. Very healthy, very nutritious, very tasty. Could eat this every day. And another thing I forgot to mention about this set, wherever you go, whether you're on the side of the road or you're in a 5-star hotel, the rule is free refills on everything. Apart from the chicken, you can have more chicken gravy, you can have everything else as many times as you like, so you're always full after a thali. And because this is a very special place, they give you a little complimentary yogurt with fresh cinnamon and real honey, and it's 10-10, absolutely 10-10, perfect. Ice cold, that's lovely, that is. And just one last cultural characteristic of this food which I'd like to highlight, and that is the constant serving of hot water in the winter months. I'm getting really into it. I find it helps your dinner go down, keeps you warm. It's lovely, man. I prefer it to cold now. Right, ready? Let's hit the road. Sleep in heaven, peace. Here she is, the old girl. Can I just say how comfortable these bikes are? Look at the width and the length of that seat and the passenger. Extremely comfortable. I'm 6'1" and my feet are a little bit high up. My knees are quite bent when I'm riding, but it's like sitting on a sofa. It's lovely, man. It's not a very convincing start, is it? Just sort of comes on. I don't know how well you can hear that from the microphone, but it's such a nice soothing sound, such a nice exhaust note just thumping away. Sounds much bigger than a 350. That low rumble's really nice. So up the hill we go. Doesn't feel like a very powerful bike, but it's just eating up this hill like it's going along the flat effortlessly, very torquey. No problem at all. Whee! I was worried we were going to hit him, and then I was concerned for our safety. Next right. Up there. Does that feel right to you? Oh no, yeah. Yeah, it's here. Yeah. Oh, there's two ways. That's right, and that's straight. I feel like straight is probably better. Like, Google Maps is trying to take us that way. Instinct's telling us that way. We've learnt before to follow your instincts. Just ignore, and carry on. Yeah, second gear, just plodding up the hill quite nicely. Maybe you can ask someone on the way as well, just to confirm. This feels like the main road, doesn't it? Oh, what's going on with my mirror? Mirror's come off. Oh God, Royal Enfield's falling apart, man. We sort that out. We can't be dealing with this. Oh, the whole brake lever's loose. Is that moving? Yeah? No? That's loose there, that nut. Turn it off. That one there. Right. I think that, oh no. The whole thing, man. Let's go again. It's just so much vibration. All the little nuts and bolts want to work themselves loose. Is this the right way? Kind of seems to be following the map, yeah, man. Wow, nice view already. This is pretty steep. The old girl's coping well, but I'm in first gear now. About to drop it down a cog. Look at that. Left or right, left or right, left or right, left or right, left or right. Feels like it should be right though. I don't think that road's even on the map, is it?
Yeah, I think it is this
down there?
Yeah.
Follow the railings.
Yeah.
Do you want to ask them? Okay, thank you. Oh, sorry, wrong button. Got a bit excited. Friendly locals, you can trust more than Google Maps. Wow, this is nice, man. Whoa! Oh, sorry to wake you up, mate. Wow. Stunning. Yeah, that old drum brakes being pushed to the limit on the back. Well, I'm glad of that disc on the front coming down these steep hills. What a beautiful place. So is this Shivapuri that we're in now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, imagine living up here, man. Waking up to that view every day. Right, now it's saying hard right. This looks promising. Oh mate, hard work, splitting rocks all day. Fair play, I know what that's like. Oh, it's a bit sandy, slipping around a bit. Quite thin tyres on these Enfields. Built for straight line cruising, aren't they? Not for getting your knee down in the corners. Right, everything seems to be signposted up that way. Just asked for directions. Didn't really understand them. Is that the green hotel he was talking about? And then he said go straight up, yeah? Which is where we came from. And then Hippie Hill's at the end of the road. That's the tattoo shop. Yeah. Right, we'll ask again. Can never ask too much. Straight up the hill. Keep going up. Right. This is where we went wrong, isn't it? We came from up there. Up there? Or down there? Straight through? Yes. Could you just move the goat out of the way, please, darling? He's on a rope, which is blocking the road. Thank you. Is this it? This is Hippie Hill here. And here we go, we found it. Just about. It's always a mission in Nepal, man. Hippie Hill. Check out the views. Cup of tea and a smoke. All right, this doesn't actually seem like anything. Is this Hippie Hill? A fucking Silent Hill. Expecting a demented nurse to come down the corridor. This is like an abandoned orphanage, isn't it? There's a load of bunk beds in there. This ain't a Hippie Hill. Whoa, nice view from the mental asylum though. All right, so that wasn't the place. Someone's living there. They just politely escorted us out. Namaste, hello. It's down there. Up there. Wow. Is that it? A strange place. Hippie Hill, Lord Shiva. There's a lot of suggestive artwork in the place. We won't be doing any of that. Peace. Some very cool artwork in here. Give you a little tour. Lord Buddha. Remind me of this one again? Hanumanji, the most powerful of all the gods. Partial to herb. Ganesh Ji, also partial to a bit of herb. Kalima, brutal. No evidence of herb. See what happens when you don't intake herb? You get a bit violent, mate. And last but not least, Lord Shivaji, definitely partial to a bit of herb. Third eye open. Lovely, man. It's a fine place for a blaze up, isn't it? The Hippie Hill. Interesting place for a smoke. Nice place for a smoke. Right, let's hit the road back down the valley. Kavya's wisdom tooth's coming up, bless her. She's in absolute agony. Getting all wise since you met me, aren't you? Oh, it's horrible pain though, that. First one. Second one. Let's go, yeah? Yeah. All set. Let's go. Stunning views. This time of day, the light is so beautiful. Up there, yeah? Sure? Village life. I don't think you could ever get bored of that engine noise just thumping away. Straight up, yeah? Right? Yeah. Not up there, is it? No. Oh, little insect just crawled into my ear. I don't think so. I think I got it out. But I don't know. I think on the highways, I'd rather the Enfield, but I think as soon as the roads get either steep or off-road or a little bit challenging, give me a Pulsar all day long, just because of the weight of the thing. Weight overrides any other performance metric I find with vehicles. If you've got a light bike, a 100 kilo bike instead of a 200 kilo bike, you can get yourself out of trouble. You can hold it up on a hill, you can stop it, you can hold it up with your feet. Once this starts going, you can feel it on the tight hairpins going up and down steep hills. It's a very heavy bike, that's when you feel the weight. And I think if it was to slip, you'd have to let it go. Well, it's a lovely little few hours out. That's what I love about Nepal. There's always somewhere to just go and chill and get a nice view that you've never been before. And that was one of those places. Hippie Hill. Put it on your list. Actually, don't. Keep it a secret. Right, yeah. It's looking a little bit questionable. I'm just following her directions. I was like, have you been here before? She's like, no. Is it the right way? Yeah. How'd you know? Google Maps. Oh, God, here we go again. Come on, baby. Oh. All right, there's concrete again. You had me worried then. It was essential.
It was not actually.
Oh, look at them views, mate. Are you in too much pain to enjoy the view? Whoa. Back in the urban environment, this seems to be a Noir community, judging by the architecture and clothing. As is Lalitpur, Patan, where I started off this morning, where we're headed back to now. The riding style on the Enfield is slow cruise. You can't rush this engine, it won't let you rush it. You can't race around. It's not very forgiving at all if you're throwing it around, which is quite good, keeps you safe. It breeds slow riding. And I must say, when I was on the Pulsar NS 200, it's not the most sporty bike, but now and again you fancy flicking it around a bit, and it can be flicked around, but this, not a chance. Just cruise. Nice evening cruise back home. Lovely, isn't it? This is where it starts getting chilly now again. Look at that, beautiful views. Is it a beautiful view? Beautiful sun.
It's still warm, kind of. It's still right at the sun.
Right, see if we can slip straight through here, mate. Bit hectic. So the junctions that are unmanned with no lights, everyone just sort of slows down and everyone merges together and makes their way through, and it sort of just works. Yeah, we're going wide. There's a little bit of authority at this one. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. Whee! Yeah, he was having a phone call. It wasn't my fault. Oh, where's he going, left or right? Right. so many hazards, man.
On my toes.
Can hear a siren coming up as well. Yeah, go on, mate. I think that's a bus stop there, a coach station, that is. One of the main ones of Kathmandu. Where should we go? Straight through. I'm going to go to the right. There's the ambulance. I think we'll join their little convoy, mate. No, we better not break the road laws too much, as old Bill up there. This will do nicely. There he is. Some of the best dressed police, I must say, in Nepal. They're all very smart. I think there's a fair bit of pride in the job. Unlike the UK. Well, maybe there's pride in the job in the UK, but there's no respect given or got from the police. Definitely breathing in my fair share of carbon monoxide today. Oh, my wrist is absolutely killing now, holding that clutch half in for the last 20 minutes. I'll tell you what, it is quite hard work riding this Enfield, to be honest. I'm looking forward to parking it up and having a rest. You're not riding an Enfield, you're not choosing a Royal Enfield for performance at all. There's nothing about this bike's performance which would make you want to choose it. You're choosing it for the experience, for the character, for the feel, for the history. Definitely not for the performance, I'll tell you that now, after my first full day out on it all day. Honestly, I would say a factory fresh 150cc liquid cooled, something like the Yamaha, the little R150 or whatever it is, R125M that they make now. That would outperform this in every single metric. Lighter, quicker, better on fuel, better top speed. It would outperform it in every single way. But it's arguably got no soul, and one thing this has got a lot of is soul. Sometimes you don't want soul, sometimes you just want to pop to the shops. I don't know, man, I've been thinking about what bike I want this year when I settle down in Nepal, what I want to own. I really don't know whether to go for cheap, plastic, light Pulsar that I know and love, or invest in the Enfield and keep it forever and look after it and cruise. They've both got their strengths. My instincts right now are telling me the Pulsar is the way to go, man. I'd swap it now. If I could click my fingers and be on a Pulsar now for the last little bit of the journey, I probably would, to be fair. So that says it all, doesn't it? Where are we going here? Under the bridge? Oh. There you go, over the old sewage river. This is where, in this sewage river, I believe a few police officers were unalived by the general public as they tried to flee their burning stations during the Gen Z riots. Yeah, home sweet home, back on the streets of Patan. She's tight round here, mate. I'd hate to have a car around here. Nearly home. I've had enough of riding for today. Here we are, mate.